You're listening to the Dave Canning Sports Show. Here's your host, the voice, Dave Canning.
Welcome to my house. Play that music too loud. Show me what you do now. We don't have to go out.
That is right, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, welcome back to my house. Welcome back to the Dave Cave, and most importantly, welcome back to another special edition of the Dave Canning Sports Show. I'm your host, as always, Dave C. the voice of Walter Panas Athletics, and it is Walter Panas Athletics that is going to be the main topic of this very brief, very special episode of the Dave Canning Sports Show. We have three big breaking news topics here for you today. Two are kind of personal. One is actually of importance to me. I mean, they're all important to me, but, you know, one of them is the big one. The first thing I got to remind you, once again, make sure you're following me on all the platforms of social media, facebook.com/DaveCTheVoice, Twitter @DaveCTheVoice. You make sure you are liking, sharing, and subscribing to this channel, the Dave Canning Sports Show. Dave Canning here on YouTube. 100 subscribers makes it a lot easier to find this show, to show your friends what they're missing out on, and how they can all be a part of this show. So make sure you're following me on all the platforms, and make sure you're watching the Dave Canning Sports Show and telling your friends what they're missing out on. Now, to the orders of business. Number one, on September 2nd, at around 9:30 in the morning, it will become official. I will embark on my 8th season as the voice of Walter Panas Athletics. Can't tell you how excited I am. I've gotten to see so many cool and experience so many different things over these past, several seasons at Panas, starting in 2010, my very first game between the Lakeland Panas Rebels and Mayapack Indians girls lacrosse games. And from there on out, I've seen league, sectional, and even state championships, record breakers, Hall of Famers, so much more history at Panas that we've made over the past 7 seasons. And I'm looking forward to doing it all again this year. And we get started on September 2nd, Walter Panas High School JV football. We kick it off with against Eastchester, 9:30 in the morning. Make sure you're there for that game. I'll be there. All the bells and whistles. First game of the season. You only get one chance to make a great first start. Let's get it started on Saturday the 2nd. Hope to see you there. And now, like I said, it is the 8th season of The Voice. So to commemorate that, for the first time ever, there are Dave Canning t-shirts. Now, they're not for sale just yet, but get a look at these. You can see the logo here. It is my 8th season with the DC, the paw print, all the socials on the back, Dave Canning Sports Show, Facebook, Twitter, all that good stuff. You want to get your hands on these? Let me know what you think of them. Let me know, would you buy this? Would you be caught in public wearing my initials on your chest? Let me know. They're not for sale yet. Gotta see how they're taken, how they're received by everyone else. I like to think they're good. That's why I'm going to be caught wearing them all the time. So if you're looking for me at Panas, make sure you look for the big golden 8 with the DC and the paw print. That is the first ever in the line of many to come, I hope. Dave Canning t-shirts coming your way soon. Now, the biggest topic, I should say, for this video is because there's going to be a major change at Panas this year. For the first time in 15 years, there will be a new captain on the ship of the Varsity Boys Basketball team at Walter Panas High School. And that is because for the first time ever in my tenure at Panas, even as a student, you go all the way back, that is Mr. Shawn Sullivan, Sully, will not be the basketball coach this year. He has moved on. He will be assistant coach Lustig over at Lakeland with her basketball team. And for the first time ever, there will be a new coach on the sidelines for the Walter Panas boys team, and that will be Coach Mike Arbach, former student. Encountered him several times over the season as they played Panas. I know he's had experience at Irvington. Great coach, and I can't wait to start working with him once the basketball season gets rolling. But Sully is quite possibly the most important person in the story of the voice of Panas, because, you know, him and Evangelista are my biggest reasons for finding out that there are jobs in sports other than being an athlete. You know, Sully gave me an opportunity to do his book on the varsity team. Sully was the person who I first contacted when I wanted to get into broadcasting. And I said, hey, I know it's early. I contacted him in April of 2010. And I said, hey, is there any chance, you know, I know it's early, but would you like an announcer for your basketball team this year? He's like, oh, well, you know, you got to talk to John Augusta. And he put me in contact with him. So without Sully, there may not be a voice. And so, you know, he's accomplished so much. I've got to believe he's the winningest coach. I mean, I haven't fact-checked any of this. I literally just came home, found this out, and said, I got to make this video. So I got to believe he's probably, if not up there, as the all-time winningest coach in Panas history, for boys basketball at least. He's brought home the sectional title in 2014. He's been to the county center. He's coached one of the greatest, if not the greatest athletes in Walter Panas sports program in Lawrence Paragon, who's playing overseas professionally. Just shows how much of an impact Sully's had on so many students in the classroom, on the sports field. He's coached soccer. He's coached basketball. He's a global teacher. I'm sure he teaches something else, you know. But he's done it all at Panas, and on behalf of everyone at Panas, from the faculty to the students to the parents who watch the game, Sully, on behalf of all of us, we say thank you for your time. We thank you for everything you've done for the basketball program, and I'm sure you're going to do a great job at Lakeland, unfortunately, which is bad news for us. But I cannot wait for the Giglio games. Heckle you there, because you don't get the hometown discount anymore. You go to Lakeland, wish you the best of luck, but unless you're wearing blue and gold, I got to root against you, sadly. So that's going to be fun for the Giglio games. So we all here at the Dave Canning Sports Show and at Walter Panas High School, we wish you nothing but the best, Sully. Thank you for everything you've done for us. And that is going to do it for this special edition of the Dave Canning Sports Show. I am Dave Canning, the voice of Walter Panas Athletics, reminding you to tell your mother you love her every day, because like Kevin Durant said, Mom, you're the real MVP. Good night, everyone, and God bless America.
Welcome to